what's up guys? What's up? What's up guys? What's up? What's up guys? Welcome to the latest episode. Welcome to the latest episode of the MRAC Angler Chronicles. It's December. Now it's already December. I personally would like to wish all of you a happy new year and a Merry Christmas. For those of you who celebrate Christmas, a Merry Christmas to all of you. May you all have a good one with your loved ones and with your family. Hope you guys have a good one this year and next year as well, and the year coming, and so on and so forth. Now with that said, there are a few announcements. Okay, so basically my initial plan was to finish these Leo talk sessions by December 2018. However, I was looking at my list of yours that I want to talk about here. Seems like I still have a lot to go. So there are two options going forward. There are only two options. It's either I increase my output of videos from one video a week to more than that, just to ensure that I cover all the videos that I want to share with you guys, or continue this all the way into 2019, or even make it a permanent fixture in my channel, whereby I talk about lures, not just the ones that I used, but experiment with other lures that I want to bring up in the channel lah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I end it in December, or should I continue and make it a permanent fixture in my channel? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know from you guys. Now, with that said, as usual, I always repeat this every episode. This lure talk session is a session where I share with you the lures that has been successful for me in terms of catching pickup-based. All the lures that I showcase in these episodes are lures which I have used to catch at least one fish in my fishing adventure. It might be on video, it might not be on video, but they have at least caught me one fish. Yes. So today, the lure that I'm gonna talk to you about is also a lure that has caught me one fish. In fact, it has caught me one of the, how do I say, it's quite a rare fish actually, in LSR lah. Those of you who are familiar with fishing at Lower Seletar Reservoir, or we call it LSR, you probably realize that most of the time you end up catching pickup bass, the regular pickup bass, PBs, but once in a while you do catch Temmies in LSR. So there are Temmies in LSR, not that there are not more Temmies at all. There are, but there are quite few and far in between. So you do sometimes catch them, like what happened to me in one of my episodes. I think it's called the Temmensis from LSR. The episode's name is the Temmensis from LSR. I think I'll link it up here. Okay, I'll link it up here so that you guys can see it. I did caught a 1.5 kilo Temmie at LSR along the MRT track. And the lure that I'm using on that day is the lure that I'm going to talk about today. Now that lure is called the Adagio 65. It's from DUEL. It's called the Adagio 65. what type of lure it is. It's actually a sinking pencil kind of lure, and I'm gonna talk about more when we dive into the close-ups. Shall we go into the close-ups? Let's go into the close-ups. Yeah. Alright guys, welcome to the close-up. Welcome to close-up. Now this is the Adagio 65. Right, these are the Adagio 65. I still have them. Some of them I still have them inside my lure box. Although I don't use them often, but I still have them, carry them wherever I go. These are the spares I have. Yeah, so Adagio 65, they are basically a sinking type kind of sinking pencil, as you can see in this packaging. Right, it's from DUEL, made by DUEL. It is actually a sinking type, sinking pencil kind of lure, Adagio 65. On the packaging it states that, on the packaging itself, it states that the size is 65 mm and the weight is 7 grams. Alright, and the hooks that they use are ST46 size. The stock hooks are ST46 size 10. So if you are looking at replacing the hooks on this if you are looking at replacing the hooks of this lure, you should look for a hook that is size 10 hooks. Yes, what else? Okay, there are, in terms of size, the DUEL Adagio 65 is not the only size that they come in. There is a DUEL Adagio 65 is the smallest, but they have also DUEL Adagio 85, DUEL Adagio 105 and DUEL Adagio 125. Again, the numbers behind them, like DUEL Adagio 65 means that its size is 65 mm. Same goes for Adagio 85 is 85 mm. Adagio 105 is 105 mm and 125 is 125 mm. Okay, in terms of weight, the Adagio 65 is 7 grams. 85, Adagio 85 is 12 grams. Adagio 105 is 20 grams and Adagio 125 is 28 grams. All of them are sinking. Yeah, so yeah, in terms of color, there are, how many colors do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 colors. The ones that you see here are some of the colors that is available. This is what you call, I don't know, the label for this color is SHIW. I got 2 of them. I haven't opened it yet. I think it looks good for sea application. This one is the SHRH or red heat. In the episode where I caught that Temmie, right, at LSR, I'm using this color, the red heat. Alright, and then this is oh my god, this is the MHGR. I seldom use this, but I have them in my collection as well. The Adagio 65, they say on the website, it states that when you let it sink, right, it will flutter on the drop. It will flutter on the drop. Yes, it does. I've seen it myself. We use the Adagio 65, it will flutter like that. Okay. So Adagio 65. Let's talk about just Adagio 65 because I'm only familiar with the Adagio 65. It flutters on the drop when you drop it. So this kind of lure, if it flutters on the drop, the pauses are important, like I mentioned in my previous episode with the flutter sticks, Mad Flash flutter stick. Those lure that flutters on the drop, you have to remember to pause every retrieve. because when you pause, it will fall, flutter and fall. That's what makes the fishes go crazy. The one thing that I use, the action that I used when I caught that Temmie in NSR was another action that it's capable also, which is a darting, like a darting fish. If you jerk it right, it will move like darting action, like a fish darting in between the weeds, searching for food, you know. So that's what it does also. And if you retrieve it, slow retrieve, it will also like it will come back to you wiggling like that, coming back to you swimming like that, very fast, like a fish. So yep, it's quite enticing for fishes to just go and grab this thing. So how do you work this lure? For me, I work it like a jerkbait. I cast, let it sink, retrieve, pause, retrieve, pause. Like what I said during my previous episode for my flutter stick might flash. Cadence, you have to vary your cadence. Jerk, pause, pause, pause. You know that kind of thing. So you have to retrieve, you have to vary that cadence of yours to make it more realistic. That's one way of doing it. The other way of using it is just quickly you cast and quickly retrieve, and then it will come back to you like that. How else you work it is up to your creativity, but one thing for sure, right, when you to know that the fish is swimming realistically, you can feel the vibration a bit lah when it's swimming, right, when it's like you can feel the vibration at the end of your line. So as long as you feel it, right, that means it's swimming realistically. That's something that you have to remember lah. If it's not, most of the time the reason why it's not swimming realistically is because it has some weeds attached to it, and then it's affecting the swimming action. But most of the time, if you just, even if you retrieve, just straight retrieve, right, you can still feel this thing swimming like that. You can feel it on your rod. So as long as you can feel it, then you're doing it right. So up to your creativity, how you work it and make it realistic. So I've mentioned a few. The rest is in your hands. The rest is up to you, up to your creativity. Again, how do you attach this to your line? I use a clip to the leader and then to the main line. You can tie it directly also lah, no issues. Let's weigh this. I haven't weighed things for a long time. Let's weigh this. They say it weighs 7 grams. So it's actually weighs 6 grams. Right, let's weigh this one. Yeah, this one with the hook cover is 7.3. So yeah. Alright, thank you very much. In terms of length, let's check it out, how long this burger is. Yeah, around 7 grams lah. 7 cm. 6.5 ah. Yeah, it measures 6.5 centimeters. Sorry. Can you guys see? 6.5. So around there, 6.5 centimeters. So yeah, Duel Adagio 65. Let's go back to the main camera. See ya. Hi guys, welcome back to the big camera. So that's it. That's Adagio 65 for you. I have to admit lah, this lure is underutilized on my part. Hence the reason why it has only caught only one fish for me so far. But I feel it is capable of catching more. Had I used it much more when I go out in the field to fish. Just based on its swimming action alone, I think it's worth considering. It's something beginners might want to consider using as part of the arsenal where catching peacock bass is concerned. It's very attractive to the peacock bass because caught on with this before, so I'm sure if I had used it more, I would have caught much more with this lure. Maybe in the future in 2000, when I can start fishing again, I'm probably gonna use this more. Yep, so with that said, I would like to, if you like this episode, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down, and let me know in the comments what should I do. Should I continue this lure talk series until the end of 2018, or should I end this by 2018, or should I continue this and make it a fixed segment in my channel? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, so if you like this episode, please thumbs up. Don't like it, please thumbs down. But the important thing is, if you really like the content that I produce in this channel, please consider subscribing. Please consider subscribing. Subscribe. Yeah, so with that said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, keep feeding drag. Alright, see you guys.